girlfriend and boyfriend are kissing each other. Nearby, a little girl is playing with a motorcycle. The motorcycle falls and it catches fire. The grandmother arrives and tries to extinguish the fire with a tree branch, saying, "My granddaughter might have burned." A neighbor brings the girl and says, "Calm down. Maybe being a good mother isn't everyone's cup of tea." The girlfriend says, "Rude old man, get out of here." The neighbor leaves. The grandmother says, "You should have taken care of the girl." The girlfriend says, "If you care so much about her, then take her and leave, because you already transferred this house to my name." The grandmother leaves. The supervisor is supervising some work. The grandmother arrives and says, "Can I get a job here?" The supervisor says, "You are old now, you won't be able to work." The grandmother says, "My daughter threw me out of the house. I have to raise my granddaughter, so I need to earn." The supervisor says, "What a heartless daughter you have. This little girl is so lovely. I also have a daughter whom I've never seen. Anyway, I will give you a job." A few days later, the girlfriend arrives and says, "Your daughter is sick. I need money." The supervisor says, "I've never even seen my daughter. I want to meet her." The girlfriend says, "She has an allergy. She will affect you too. When she gets better, I will let you meet her." The supervisor gives the money. The girlfriend leaves. The grandmother finds out about all the blackmailing. She says, "I will help the supervisor." The next day, the girlfriend comes and says, "I need more money for the girl's medicine." The supervisor says, "I won't give you money until I meet my daughter. Get out of here." The girlfriend leaves. A few minutes later, the girlfriend and boyfriend go up to the building's rooftop. The girlfriend says, "I want to get rid of that fool, and since my daughter is the only heir, we'll get all the wealth." The boyfriend ties a barrel with a rope and throws the rope down. The girlfriend says, "Let's go downstairs and pull the rope." They quietly leave the building. The boyfriend pulls the rope and drops the barrel on the supervisor. The girlfriend says, "Now let's wait for the sad news." They leave. The phone rings. The girlfriend picks up. Someone on the phone says, "You were called because you are the only registered relative of the supervisor. He died in an accident. Please attend his funeral." The girlfriend says, "All right, I'll come." She hangs up the phone and says, "My love, the plan succeeded. We've gotten rid of that innocent man. Now the lawyer has called us to sign the inheritance documents. Let's go quickly." A few hours later, the girlfriend and boyfriend reach the given address. A woman says, "Shall I read the will of the supervisor?" The girlfriend says, "I'm in grief right now. Just show me where to sign." The woman gets her to sign two documents. The girlfriend says, "When can I take control of the property?" The supervisor enters and says, "You will never take control." The girlfriend says, "How are you alive? What is grandma doing with you?" The supervisor says, "I'm alive because of the grandmother, the same woman you threw out of the house. She became an angel for me." The supervisor explains, "The grandmother pulled him out of the barrel. I found out your daughter is the mother of the little girl. They wanted to kill you to take all your wealth." The woman says, "I'm a police officer, and I am arresting both of you for attempting to murder the supervisor." The woman takes them away. The supervisor says, "Now I will fully take care of my daughter, and you, grandmother, will also be part of our life."